How many? That song's running through my head now. How many of you guys know that "The Night Begins to Shine" song from Teen Titans Go? And yes, it's true that I prefer Teen Titans Go to Teen Titans, and that makes me a bad person, and I understand and accept that. Thanks, Rice. Hey, Iceman. Shut the fuck up. Good word, man. Yo, Spaz boys. Hey, Tsunami. Hey, Z. Good to see ya. What's up, Jorge? Now, see, that's a tough one, because I know in Spanish it's generally pronounced Jorge, but I had a friend that spelled his name that way and actually went by Georgie. So I'm never sure exactly what the pronunciation should be. How you doing, Golden? Let's see. Hey, Light Star. And Itachi. Yorkshire. I am 55. Mr. Super Saiyan Rose says, "What's up, old?" What was it? Old random guy on the internet. That pretty much describes it. I like that. That's accurate. Who is PewDiePie? Oh, I don't mind PewDiePie. I think he's cool. I'm not a big follower of his. I actually like his content now better than the gaming content he used to do, but I think he's a good guy. Does porn gifts count as quick clips? For us, it does, Ragav. Absolutely. The only reason we get talking, I forget what I put as the title. The Happy Potato. PewDiePie is the Grand High King Llama of subscriber counts in YouTube. What I was talking about was quick clips. What got me thinking about it was we watch a lot of them here in the live streams, as you guys who are regulars here know. And I've been so addicted to watching. I just fell in love with the one I showed you guys on the channel. I made the reaction video. Well, not actually the reaction video too. I just shared it with you in a video. That one between Saris and Alucard. And so I was just curious. So I think everybody hits those. You know, there are certain series we like, certain videos we like, but everybody has those individual clips that are their favorites. That's what I was talking about. I need to get more sunlight, bro. I'm a white guy. I mean, I can't apologize for that. I get more, or dun light. Okay. Okay, Manta. Well, thanks for your concern. Have you been watching more of the Majin Buu saga to learn more about? I watched most of the Majin Buu saga in clips. Exactly. I like that, Exile. That's a good gentle touch. Leave a like, you fucking faggots. He says. Oh, excuse me, guys. Quick. I wish I had quick hands. Hey, Lewis. Dragon Ball Super we watch on Riff. Hey, Isaac. Like angry Genji mains. Overwatch memes. I just actually got introduced to Overwatch on the streams here. You guys showing me those clips. Pretty good stuff. I think, yeah, I know Brandon. I know Brandon uploaded a new video. We'll probably watch it this weekend. It should be up Sunday. I get excited whenever Brandon uploads a new video. I finally got around. Oh, it'll be up. Oh, you guys, it'll be up in a little over 2 hours. Or no, I'm sorry. No. It's for tomorrow. Yeah, it's for tomorrow. I had to remember my schedule. Tomorrow I'm gonna be putting up. Okay, I just wanted to double check that. I'm gonna be putting up the Filthy Frank video. A few of you have been talking about the girly things. Holy shit, that might be my favorite Frank video yet. Holy fuck, that was funny. Because I just over time, you guys had been mentioning it here and there, and I finally got around to watching it. Oh my god, that was good. Alexander, I am on my next episode of Dragon Ball Super will be 8. Oh yeah, Jimmy, that specific video is so goddamn funny. Holy shit. The Dragon Ball Super video, December? No, I probably won't, because I'm only through the first 7 episodes of Super, and I really don't want a bunch of spoilers. So that's probably the only reason I won't. Hey, Renzo. Excuse me. You got to be more specific. Did I bookmark it, Agent Vermont? Let's see. I got to remember which one it was. We have so many videos come in, so many recommendations come in every day. Oh, I think that's the one I watched part of, right? Because it was on a live stream. Yeah. No, I haven't watched it yet. That's the Kurabayashi beats Zolzal. No, I haven't watched it yet, but I do have it. That's where I looked it up. It's on the it's on my list. I know. I get jazzed up for Naruto too. I told you guys in the video I posted today. I record those first thing in the morning, and I get up every morning just freaking jazzed up because of it. Yeah, Naruto is really good, really, really good. I like that pizza and tits are the best. Completely agree. Naruto is just, I've said this a bunch of times, so much deeper and has so much more character development and backstory than I ever imagined. So it was, yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I like these fights. I like the characters. I like everything about it. At this point, well, we always get back to talking about the title of the stream at some point, Ragav. But again, all of these streams are free-for-all, so we can talk about whatever everybody wants. But for those who just came in, that's what I meant by quick clips, because I found that myself, like I had mentioned earlier, we all have series we like, individual videos we like, uploaders we like, but there's always those cool little short clips that you find on, you guys have suggested a lot of them to me, you find on YouTube throughout, and some of them are really, like I say, that whole one with Alucard and Saris, I couldn't tell you how many times I watched that. I just really enjoy that. The title is a poorly named variable. We get to decide what it represents. Well, that's pretty much true with anything I do here. Hi. Athanasios. Doing good. Thanks to Brandon and Filthy Frank. Oh, Captain Ballsack. They're both. God damn, they're just so funny, Frank and Brandon. Jeez. Pornhub clips count? They damn well better. Because a big part of my favorites list is gone if they don't. Greek name? Yeah, that makes sense in the structure of it. And the last name is, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, Kyrgyfinis? I'm sure I destroyed that. Nicholas in Red vs. Blue, yeah, easily my favorite character is Caboose. He's easily my favorite, although the further I get into it, the more I'm liking Lopez. Lopez cracks me up. I like how he just rags on the others. My big butt is late because his ass was being brutally pounded by Chi-Chi. Nice! That is a perfectly acceptable reason for being late. Alright. Doesn't Greek mythology have a lot of faggy shit in it? Jeez. Spaz Kids clip. I guess that's a way of looking at it. Yeah, RVB, they kept telling me the Red vs. Blue series high. The gang here kept telling me, hey, Cutthroat, that it gets better and better as it goes, and it truly does. It really does. That's why I love Greek mythology, Z says. Am I going to react to Dragon Ball Super? I'm hoping we do that on Riff. I'm hoping to get on Riff for episode 8. I was hoping today. I'll have to see how the afternoon unfolds. I would really like... Hey, knock this! There's a surprising amount of bestiality in Greek mythology, mostly involving Zeus turning into various animals and raping people. Well, I mean, in fairness to Zeus, though, everybody has to have a hobby. Especially when you're a Greek god, you probably run out of shit to do, so... I get it. Hey, Fred. Excuse me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, hi. It's like, you're a Greek god, you got literally the whole world at your feet and everything, you're like, oh, man, there's just nothing else to do. Hey, what if I turn into a donkey and, yeah, Jiraiya. I'm anxious to learn more about Jiraiya. Raping is my hobby, Cutthroat says. Best Greek god is Hephaestus? Am I pronouncing that right? I'm not familiar with him. I don't know a lot about Greek mythology anyway. Let me look it up. Hephaestus? Let's see if I can... Let me look him up. I think I remembered how you spelled it. Hephaestus, Wikipedia. Hephaestus is the Greek god of blacksmiths, craftsmen, artisans, sculptors. Oh, all right. So he's the Greek god of working folks, basically. Yeah, he looks like a Greek god. They never put much clothes on the Greek gods, did they? Anytime you do a image search of a Greek god, you know there's going to be genitalia flapping around. How tragic do I think Sarah's Victoria's passed this on a scale of 1 to 10? That's a hard call now because, man, now you got a 0 to Hiroki. You got to compare it to these freaking backstories in Naruto that are brutally sad. So Nursa is here. He says, you should have seen the house I worked at yesterday. One of their bathrooms looked like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Gasped all over it. Excuse me. You know, and as soon as you said that, Sodersa, I flashed back on, you guys know we're all Disney nuts. Well, the newest resort that they built on Disney, currently the newest one, Art of Animation, has a Little Mermaid wing, Little Mermaid section. That's all I could picture when I was reading that from you. and now it's perfectly understandable if your next comment is, holy shit, I gotta book a trip to Disney World. It's fine, but Greek politicians are pussies that are raping our money. Well, yeah, I'm gonna call you Athen. Is that just to make it close, especially since you're Greek, Athen? Because I don't want to butcher your name. The Greek economy is in deep, dire trouble. That sucks. Yeah, and again, I'm not by any means. I don't claim to be a worldly type, but I've read up on that a little bit, and that's unfortunate what's happening. Yeah, your government really did you guys wrong. Yeah, that's sad. I feel for people like that. I mean, putting that kind of financial strife, not able to live your lives the way you want because your government fucked up. Who's cooking tonight? Who does that, Fred? Who is that one from? The nicest Greek god was Hades. All he did was kidnap his wife and hold her in the underworld. Yeah, you're gonna get. I'm with you. She's gonna get all pissed off about that. It's like sometimes shit happens. It's because they love being the EU's bitch. Is it really, Z? Yeah, it's. I'll tell you. I know a lot of people are not keen on the whole. Well, obviously Brexit, the whole European Union thing. And again, I don't comment too much because I don't. The one thing I can't stand, which is why it's hard sometimes to even be on social media, is people who speak about things when they don't have all the facts. So I try never to do that, and my knowledge is surface, basically, at best. But I do know there's a lot of people in Europe that are not happy with the EU, and again, obviously the Brexit vote shows that. How many women does Zeus fuck again? I don't know, but I'd like to find out. I am British, and I am very against leaving the EU. Yeah, see, Noctis, I see, because I was really surprised. Well, I was really surprised, like the whole world wasn't, that the Brexit vote went through. But again, I don't know enough details to have, I'm not going to make my own opinion because it would be an invalid opinion. I don't have enough of the details. I pissed my Brit friends were over Americans telling them how to vote in the EU. What? Yeah, I don't blame them, though, Hi. Again, that's why I don't, I might make it if I was really up on that and did and was reading about it all the time, watching videos related to it, I might give an opinion, but my opinion would be based on the superficial knowledge I have. I think if everybody on the internet could just take that hint, only comment on something if you really have a good working knowledge of it, it'd be a much finer place. So I don't really, I don't even know how. I mean, I know the basic issues that people had with Britain leaving the EU, but that's about it. At least the British have Fake Taxi. Fake Taxi is produced in Britain? I wasn't even aware of that, Ragav, because there's a few of those, taxi series. But I know Fake Taxi, the Brits make some quality porn. That is something, porn is something I feel comfortable commenting on because of the aforementioned reasons. It's something I research a lot. Too much, some would say. Not me. Let's see. My friend called me crazy, and I was like, for real? That's exactly what all those orphans in my basement said. Nice, my big butt. See, song of the counts, one more feelings, reactions. Sure, make Kermit, Snap, censored Cookie Monster. Oh, some of the censored videos? I've seen a few of those. The Queen would want you to watch Trinity 7-3's Company. Some of these, I'm not sure if you are lucky, you'll have long blonde hair. So we've talked about that before. If I go Super Saiyan, what happens? I'm thinking maybe just the gross facial hair will turn blonde. Still better than this ugly. Well, it used to be. It was initially it was dark red. Then it became like reddish gray. Now it became grayish red, and now pretty much the red is just hit the bricks. Favorite freelancer from Red versus Blue? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it'd be Wash or not. I don't know. I'd have to think about that one. Chris, you need to watch the Jackass Goku. That's got to be fan made. Anime's Got Talent. I've seen. I have seen that. Name no display. Frieza punches Goku, episode 94. The only thing there is that's not gonna be a spoiler for me, is it? Name no display. Let me call it up while you guys answer. Frieza punches Goku. Let me see the. It's just punching. Okay. I try to avoid spoilers on that one as much as I can, just because I'm really enjoying going through Super. Here it is. All right, hold on. Let me get it set up. One Punch Man. We did that yesterday, and we'll be doing more coming up soon. We watched episode 6 yesterday on Riff. This is Frieza punches Goku. Oh, there's Frieza. I thought we were done with him. Oh, there she is, the little witch. Glances up at his halo. For me to look like this. Well, you shouldn't have got your ass killed then. Oops, sorry, my hand slipped. I don't think it slipped. Oh, well, it can't be helped. Oh, my bad, my hand slipped too. Well done, Goku. Just go already. It's my instant transfers. Where the hell's he taking him? No more hand slipping. So what shall slip next? Well, I don't know if I want to see what slips next. yeah. Let's not have anything else slip, boys. Hey, Black German. Let me just check, make sure I didn't. Okay, I didn't miss any. Yeah, I'm getting more and more charged up for Super the farther I go into it. I see that, Harrison. It looked like they were kind of buddied up a little bit. They got rid of. Oh, is that why Boo's out of the tournament? AD, somebody told me that Boo was out of the tournament. I didn't know why. That sucks. I want my boy Fat Boo to be in the tournament. What is Blade Troller? What is Elliot Goes to School? I mean, I don't have any idea what it's from or what it would be about. Oh, that would be Elliot Goes to School. 7 years, another sophomore year in high school. Oh, that would be. Oh, this is a series. Looks like. Yeah, that would be. You mean that would be a series actually for the channel? It's not something we can watch here on the live stream. Hold on. Okay. It's an offensive series. Okay, that's yeah. Like I said, that's something I'd have to bookmark, and like all the other series, we have bookmarked. As we finish one, we all go through and pick out what we'd like to go through next. I prefer to stay away from spoilers, Homer, especially on Naruto and Dragon Ball Super. I mean, anything about outside of Super, anything in Dragon Ball we can talk about, because I like catching up on what I haven't seen in the other iterations, you know, the original and Z, GT. But yeah, I try and stay away from on the things I'm watching right now. Curtis goes fan-made series with clips. That's the only thing is like I said, we've got a ton of series that we've got. Back to the video. I recommend you. It depends. You mean Doctor Who right here on the stream? It depends. I don't do any longer videos on the stream because I haven't had an opportunity to check them out and see, you know, what the deal is as far as the creators and how they feel about reaction videos and stuff. But little short stuff we do on here. Z asked, what do you think of that whole CNN scandal? I had, before this even broke, I was really irritated and pissed off with CNN because I really enjoyed CNN for ages. That was one of my go-to channels. If I'm sitting around with nothing to do, I'd click on ESPN, check the sports, CNN, check the news. And through this last election cycle, they stopped being a legitimate, as far as I'm concerned, a legitimate source of news, because you can't go there and find anything but slanted stories. Everything is like you know, on behalf of one side to try and deconstruct the other side, and then they deny that they're doing that as well. So they fucking pissed me off. Yeah, see, I don't even know name no display. I wouldn't even say they're fake news. It's just all slanted news. Everything has to have a spin, and that's not what I look for when I go to watch news. Super, yeah, I'm liking Super so far, Sean. Again, I'm through 7 episodes. I'm really liking it. I like the Terminator series. Really enjoyed it. Anonymity. It's a very important subject to me. The guy in question is an asshat, from what I can tell. Who honestly cares? It's still coercion. Oh, I agree with that, Hi. That specific incident. Well, and the whole thing, too, is that it proves my point, what I'm talking about with CNN. Why would you even go looking for this guy? Are you serious? Okay, you don't like the president retweeted it. That's understandable. That's fine. You don't like it. You can say that, oh, he's going to get CNN personalities killed. It's like, guess what? Any of us with a presence online, including YouTubers, gets death threats and threats of all natures all the time. So deal with it. But it actually hurts your little feelings enough to go after the guy to try and find out who created it. And they don't even see where that's bizarre in itself. Before they started extorting him or anything else, just that they wanted to go look for him. It's like, just fucking report the news and well, no, they're not interested in reporting the news. I mean, it's just crazy. Shindan, you gotta go. Okay, thanks for hanging out, pal. Yeah, basically, Z, you're not wrong. Trump he's trolled them to the point of hysteria. They're just bizarre anymore. My friend, oh, the orphans, yes. Otaku lyrics? Sean, did you mean? Because I've watched all of those. Those are awesome. Funimation voiceover famous movies? I don't know if we had that one on. Oh, is that where the voice actors are just reading lines from famous movies? Because if it is, I've seen some of those. Yeah, they have the voice actors in split screen with the. Yep, or not split screen, but in screen. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of those. We watched a couple of them actually on streams before. No, I haven't seen all the Transformer movies at all, Jonathan. They were good. It was like one of those series that I watched the first one and never really got back into it, and nothing against it because I enjoyed it. It just seemed like it was never high enough on my list that I watched it over something else. You ever had a series like that? Again, nothing against it at all. It seemed like whenever I was watching a movie, there was always something I wanted to see more. Here in Greece, we have to buy our houses, and then the politicians force us to pay a price every half a year. Just keep living in the house, so they'll take our house. Yeah, I don't know how you guys do that, Athen. I don't know how you live like that. That would create absolute revolution over here. I mean, bloody revolution here. That's bullshit. Okay, Tater says. Yeah, actually, it's funny you said it, Tater J. It's still on the list. It's just we've got so many. I just saw it this morning when I was going through videos. I know right where it is in the list because, again, I just saw it. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Yep. And I if I remember right, it was right next to one other one you had suggested to me. Come on. I know it was right on this list. Where'd it go? Tater J. Yes. You gave me that one, and then right behind it, one call from Boku no Hero Academia, All Might versus Nomu. Yeah, it's just a matter of me getting to them in the list. But I knew I had just seen them because I was going through the list this morning. If only the president could have been solved by putting a children's card game. You're right, Z. That's how we. That's how we should settle things. I think. Hey, D. Excuse me. That's me like a ray of sunshine. Noctis. That's a good one. I haven't heard that one before. Noctis says, my friend said to me, you're like a ray of sunshine. You hurt my eyes and give people cancer. Oh, man. I wish I had a memory left because I'd like to remember that one. Yeah, like I say, Dragon Ball Super ones, I don't watch too many of those clips because I'm afraid of spoilers. Egyptian Jesus, indeed, Doctor Who. North Korea card game will save us so much grief. Yeah, really. that little fucking toadstool in North Korea. I mean, what? And how it's sad that the rest of the world has to even consider him. How do you spend hundreds of millions of dollars on the military and your people are starving and can't even have electricity? I mean, it's just, how fucked up is that? And I'm sure that's the only reason he hasn't been bombed off the map now, is because, again, he's basically holding his people hostage and nobody wants them to die. Curtis, imagine if Vegeta took Goku to a strip club. Wasn't there a clip, something about that? That sounds familiar to me. This deck would be mostly toon creatures, given what I know. Hey, I think you're right, Hi. The next Naruto clip is going to be epic. Oh, Doctor Who, I am so into that series. Like I told you guys in that video, I mean, I wake up in the morning, I'm jazzed up, I'm ready to go. Scottish Lilo and Stitch? I love Scottish accents. Spaz Kid's girlfriend is a huge Lilo and Stitch fan. She's looking forward to seeing them because we're all going to Disney World in August. That's why I don't get to do as much of the streaming and the gaming channel and stuff, because I've been writing in the afternoons to make money for the trip. Well, we'll check a little bit of this. Yeah, Spaz Kid and his girlfriend have been going out for, gosh, about a year and a half now. I love Scottish accents, I really do. Shut the fuck up. That's pretty good. That's good.
Oh my god, you're such a fucking shite bag.
Oh, you bastards. I love Scottish accents. You're a wee slut. Wow, that's harsh. Oh, shit. You guys, if you want to watch this, I know it's hard to hear it on this. The Scottish Lilo and Stitch. That's good. That's good stuff. One Punch Man was anime, Sean. One Punch Man we do on Riff. We just watched episode 6 yesterday. Episode 7 will be coming up soon. Reminds me of my childhood, I says. Let's see. Spez's girlfriend said keep her kind of keep walking in the basement. See. She's a good kid, his girlfriend. She's a really nice girl. I didn't see my big butt. I didn't see what you wrote prior. Trunks versus Vegeta rep. SSJ9K, we've got a bunch of requests to watch more of his. I've been trying to determine for sure how he feels about reaction videos. This isn't the one of his that I saw, is it? Oh no, that's a newer one. Yeah, especially, and that's a 4-minute video. That would be something that that would be something that I would watch as a reaction video on the channel. But first, I wanted to determine how SSJ9K feels about reaction videos. It's like I said, I don't react to that ones that long on the live stream. Harrison says, that might be on the list, Harrison. Let me look. Goku reunites with Grandpa Gohan. Let me look. That sounds familiar. Let me double check. I might be wrong because that's not unusual. Official Goku. No, maybe it isn't. Let me see. I can tell you right now. No, it isn't on my list. I thought it was. Oh, it's under 2 minutes. Yeah, we can watch that now. Here, we can watch that. Let's check it out. Yeah, this isn't the one I was thinking of. Big surprise. My memory failed me. Oh.
Worked hard and grown strong in such a short amount of time.
How come you already know my name?
Unfortunately, you never mastered your only weakness. This tail would be your undoing one day. I always told you that, remember?
Wait a minute. You're mine.
I like these.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so tired of wearing this mask. Did the whiskers give me away?
I like the emotional moments in this
Is that
series.
you, Grandpa? Yes, it is you.
This is cool.
Grandpa!
That's right. It's me, my boy. It's me.
I'm so happy to meet you, Grandpa. Thank you so much. Where
That's
are
cool.
you?
I like Kid
Where
Goku.
are you?
Oh man.
Now stop your crying.
I looked everywhere for you and I couldn't find it.
Goku, how's your backside feeling? Does it still hurt? I didn't mean to break your tail, my boy. I was just trying to prove a point. You have to learn to protect your weaknesses. Like I always told you. Now are you okay?
I'm all right,
This is
Grandpa.
cool. I like this
Aside
stuff.
from that, I must tell you, I was impressed by your strength. I never expected you could beat me in a match. Have you been taking lessons from Master Roshi?
Good old Master Roshi. Him and me are.
Master Roshi, it's an honor to see you again, my old friend. Likewise. It's been a long time, Gohan. I almost didn't recognize you behind that silly mask. Oh, well, forgive my secrecy. I thought it was necessary. I was afraid if Goku knew
He's
my
gonna have to
identity,
leave now, huh?
I cannot use his full power.
That's gonna suck.
Yes, I
no,
understand.
yeah.
How else could you have accurately measured the boy's true growth?
Yeah, that's cool. You guys know that I love the familial stuff in this series and all of them. I think that's, well, I know that's one of the reasons I've really gotten as wrapped into Naruto as I have, because they have a lot of really good backstory, and yeah, that's a great scene. That's an awesome scene. But again, I like the Kid Goku stuff, the early stuff. We were talking about that the other day. It's funny, Omer, you bring that up. He says, Spaz, do you think Goku is a bad father? No, I don't really think he's a bad father. You see, I think that obviously because he's Goku, he's not able to be as involved with child rearing as he probably would like to be. But no, I think a lot of that gets too because, DBZA hilariously makes him a bad father, but that's satire. I mean, they're doing it on purpose. They're exaggerating it. And I think that's some of the connection to it. I don't think he's a bad father. I don't think he's the best father that ever lived, but at least he's at least yeah. Think what you're saying. At least Piccolo is there to help pick up the fatherly pieces for him. That picture on Twitter. That's what I say. Well, I wouldn't say. And again, I think a lot of the reasons that he might not be the best father are because of the responsibilities of being Goku. Not for anything selfish, just because of who he is. Lunatic says, serious question. I jizzed on the floor. Doing good, Alexander. pretty good. No, I don't watch AD. I don't watch anything with Hit in it because, again, I don't want spoilers for Super. Watch what in sub? Happy Potato. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Do I watch hentai? I just really discovered it since the gang suggested that some of the characters and other things we watch had hentais made for them, so I checked those out. It's not like my main thing, but hey, any port in a storm. Hello, Fazah. Doing good, Mohammed. Excuse me. Yeah, Veronica, we watch super episodes, or I watch super episodes with you guys, but we do it over at Riff. We just I'm hoping to be able to do some Riff later, and if I do today, it will be Dragon Ball Super, because we just watched another episode of One Punch Man last night. Hi, Seth. What is my favorite cake, Alexander? My mother used to make, I can't remember what the hell it's, German chocolate cake. I love German chocolate cake. I don't know if it's my favorite because I'd have to sit and really think about it because I like cake. But right off the top of my head, I love German chocolate. Love it. Can I name my top 10 DBZ characters? Nah, I am not you. Nah, I mean off the top of my head because I know I'd forget them with my memory and everything. That's something. If I want to do like a top 10 list of anything, I have to sit down and write it all out because I know my memory will fail me. I mean, I know that Fat Boo and Krillin are near the top of any list for me, so is Bulma. But no, I wouldn't be able to list one off the top of my head. Least favorite genre of fiction, Hi? Probably be Western fiction. And that, I'm a proud Scottish lad. Awesome, Noctis. Yeah, let me think what I was going to say. As far as Scottish legacy or Scottish legend goes, I am such a William Wallace geek. I wish I could remember all the things I read about him because after seeing Mel Gibson's movie, I was just so fascinated with that character. I did a lot of reading on him and everything. And that guy was one legit freaking badass. And again, oh, you just beat your meat? Nice, Homer. It's funny when you because again I've never traveled outside of North America. You know, I've seen most of the 50 states of the U.S. I've been to Mexico, been to Canada, but that's it. So when you hear another country mentioned or comes up in conversation, whatever, I think everybody has certain things that they immediately think of when they think of that country. And aside from Scotland or Ireland, thinking of the rolling hills and everything, whenever anybody mentions Scotland, I automatically think of William Wallace. I think he was just one of the coolest, most badass dudes of history. I can see the future. American history is interesting. I agree, Mr. President. It's just not nearly, obviously, as long as European histories. That's what makes it really fascinating for me, is just because European countries have been around so much longer than us to have those hugely rich histories. I consider the recommended channel for what, Newberger? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, America's, what are we now? Let's see, 1976 would have been 200, so 241 years old. I mean, that's a drop in the bucket to Europe. Naruto opening and ending song. Yeah, I'll probably get to those, but right now I'm just kind of concentrating on getting through on Naruto itself. I just really enjoy that. On Riff, the only thing you have available, Captain Ballsack, is the sub. On Super, Captain Ballsack asked me what we watched on Riff. The only thing available is the sub. Omer, yeah, I stream as often as I can, just within my schedule, because streaming is one of my favorite things to do here. But I didn't see what the comment was, Exile. Yeah, but I will say this: I do get. You're right, Exile. I get a lot of suggestions that would result in almost instant copyright strikes and probably the channel being taken down. I get a lot of comments or recommendations like that. Am I fascinated by potatoes? I wouldn't say fascinated, but, you know, if one strikes up a conversation with me, I don't walk away. Oh, you gotta go, Jonathan? Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. I've seen History of the World, I guess. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. That was funny as shit. That guy's brilliant. The whole Japan thing was awesome. Stream more, I stop jerking. Excuse me. Let's see. Ed by Chris Jones. Let's see. Alright, it's got 4 million views. Let's take a look. I'll get right to that, Jimmy. Hold on, let me just take a quick peek at this. I'll get right back to your paid post. Well, what's up, Ed? Was this computer generated? Oh, that's a little different. Showing all his rigging. That was bizarre. that was definitely different. From Indonesia. Hi, Faza. Jimmy said, Heaven's Lost Property? Tomoki Trixohara. Heaven's Lost Property. What were those names again? Well, no, my memory. Tomoki Trixohara. It's about 2 minutes. We should. Heaven's Lost Property. I don't think I have heard of this one at all yet before, Jimmy. We get a lot of them mentioned to us. I don't think I've seen this one. This Loving Jesus Legal, yeah. Yeah, that guy's brilliant who does those.
Have you gotten rid of those panties yet? Hello? Tomo! Are you even listening?
Gotten rid of those panties.
Thank you.
As if I'd ever throw him out. I'm a growing, maturing teenager. I have needs. I'd be a fool to part ways with such a treasure trove. It's like my own personal holy grail.
That is definitely a Japanese thing with those panties stuff, isn't it?
How was that?
Oh, lovely.
You liar. You didn't get rid of any of them.
Excuse me, guys.
He was kind enough to give me a special card of my own. She's on my side now.
It's a children's card game?
Well, now. Explode. Let me break it down for you. If
Damn.
you so much as look at a pair of panties, they'll blow up in your face. Is that what just happened? Exactly.
That's not nice.
Make you less of a perverted freak show. Don't worry, it only affects panties within your vicinity, and it's just for one day. Judging by the size of that explosion,
Well, can he still look at boobies?
Fat liar. Hey, Bruce and I are gonna treat ourselves to a girls' day out. So even though I won't be here to witness it, have fun moving around the house.
That's not right.
Oh,
You don't do that to somebody who wants to look at panties.
feeling some regret.
No. It's just there's a really big bug crawling on your wall.
Ah! No way! Where?
He's gonna blow her ass up.
Tommy!
Come on. Knew that was coming.
Dumbass.
Dumbass. Literally.
Face under the windowsill. You always get dressed with your window open. All of that keeping you off.
I hate you! I hope you fertilize today! Hey, let's get a move on it.
Okay, that was pretty good. I could see that coming. That was pretty good. What the hell is that series? That's different. The Japanese really though have a fascination with the whole schoolgirl look, obviously, and panties, I've noticed too. Yeah, Mario, I apologize for that. I don't know why the notifications don't go out like they should. A lot of people complain to me about that. But if we say anything to YouTube about it, because I mentioned it in the past, they tell us, oh no, but we don't know what we're talking about. Notifications go out. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, because people just randomly decide to make that up. Excuse me. The Japanese are right to prioritize the schoolgirl look. Do you like the schoolgirl look? See, I'm not. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not one to throw away anything that's looks hot, but it's not like one of my favorite things. Again, just because probably I'm an old fuck, so I like the more mature looks. Yeah, well, you know what happened, Dende, and that's one of the reasons in the video earlier I mentioned that I think when we do Riff, I'm just going to do it for whoever wants to come over to Riff and watch, and not simulcast the stream at YouTube at the same time, just because there's been issues with Riff. So then people are getting their inboxes spammed with saying we're streaming like 7 and 8 times over. So it's like, you know, that's not fair to people. That's annoying. So I think I'll continue to keep mentioning Riff to you guys for those who want to come over and watch the videos with us there. I will tweet every time I'm about to stream on Riff, but I'm not gonna mirror the stream over to YouTube because it's too much of a hassle for you guys. Yeah, Exile Cage, we'll be looking for more stuff to watch on Riff because we only got 6 episodes of One Punch Man left, and then the gang has been asking for Death Note, but they've also told me that Death Note isn't super long. Curtis like old women, men, and attack helicopters. Yeah. If someone identifies as attack helicopter, I'm not gonna hold that against them. I'll hold it against me. SpongeBob Gary, nigga. Uh-oh. Name no display. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised YouTube left that up with their new sensitivities about everything. I'm surprised this is still on here. How long has it been up? Wow, 6 years.
And now, poetry by Gary.
Okay. Oh, God. Oh, man. Gary, I knew there's some shit wrong with you. That's a little more pronounced than his typical meow. Sandy's not sure whether to like it or not. oh, that's Gary. You're just wrong, dude. Well, thanks, Omar. Yeah, I love the live streams. We have such a good time in here. Just check and make sure I don't miss any paid posts. We are good. Seismic Flow. Guy versus Rock Lee race. Before I punch that in, that's not a spoiler of anything, is it, guys? He's talking about Guy versus Rock Lee race. I just don't want to, like I say, I don't like watching anything that's going to spoil what I have coming up. I'm way too into Naruto. Keep talking, I'm almost there. It's Shippuden? Does it, because I'm eventually planning on, okay, I'm planning on eventually going to Shippuden, so, let's see. Guy versus Rock. We watched one of the other races before we started actually watching the series. I forgot what that was. That was Guy versus, I can't remember who he raced. Or was it Rock Lee that he raced in the one we watched? No, maybe it wasn't. That was Rock Lee, the one that we watched, Jonathan? I couldn't remember for sure which one that was. I know when I start watching, I'll see it. Well, see, I watched a race before we even started watching Naruto on the channel. Yeah, because it was Guy and Kakashi that I watched. Yeah, you're right, Dende. It was Guy and Kakashi.
It's clear to me that you need more training, Lee.
You are right. And next
You
time
are right.
try to come in first.
Lee is a good student.
I hate to break it to you, but I have some bad news.
Huh? What would that be, Sensei?
Just this. You did not come in second. You finished in third place. You're forgetting I have to...
I was gonna say because Kakashi's on his back.
Did you hear that, Kakashi? You're a lucky man.
You're a lucky man.
I still have so much. I'll never get used to their ridiculous level of intensity.
Still, they got us back to the village pretty darn fast, huh?
Ridiculous.
Guy's voice
Everyone accounted for? Let's report
is so much like what's his name from Simpsons? Trent? What the? I forget his name. Tread?
Kakashi Sensei's looking a little...
down. You're right. Stop the hospital, then we'll report.
Stop in the hospital, then we'll. What's his name, guys? Troy McClure. Thank you, Hi. Troy McClure. Isn't his voice so Troy McClure? Hi, I'm Guy Sensei. You might remember me from such films as Guy Sensei Races Kakashi. You know, that's what you expect to hear. Guy sounds like Zap Brannigan. You're right, because Zap Brannigan's got that same voice too. I forgot about him from Futurama. You know, it's funny. I like Futurama. It's not on my list of all-time favorites. So it wasn't something that, I've seen every episode like I have of South Park, or I've seen a lot more of Family Guy, things like that. But I think it had the best finale of any series I've ever watched. Did you guys, any of you guys who, or even like me, even just watched Futurama occasionally, did you guys see the last episode of that one? Oh yeah, absolutely. I've been watching more Futurama lately, actually, Jimmy, on Comedy Central in the afternoons. But how many of you guys... Yeah, I honestly liked it better than Cheers. I liked the Cheers finale, but I really did. I don't know why. It just struck the right chords with me. How many of you guys saw that finale of Futurama? Just saw the last episode. Did you? Steven, wasn't it awesome? Wasn't it, Poppy? I really, really enjoyed that last episode. Hell, I'm old enough. I remember when I actually watched live when the final episode of MASH aired, and that was the highest rated TV show ever at that point. It was, Steven, wasn't it? Yeah, I completely agree. I was just blown away because it wasn't even a series that I watched religiously. I just watch it here or there. That last episode, that was so cool. The two of them just kind of walking the planet, and the way it ended, saying, well, what do you think? You want to do it all over again? And it's like, wow, how cool. Really, really well done. Gravel Poot? I have no idea what Gravel Poot is. Ethan, Spaz Kid is 17. Yep, Captain Ballsack's got it. Yeah, he's 17. He'll be 18 in February. Hard to believe. Let me see if I can find something. Hold on real quick, guys. I'm going to look away for a second. Let me see if it comes up. It's so goddamn old, I can't find it. Shit, where the hell would it... Come on, I know you're on here. Let me try something different. I just want to show you guys something, but I gotta find it first. Okay, here it is. This is... Guys, this is... Spaz Kid circumcision. No, that stays buried away in the files. No, this is the first episode or the first video we ever did on YouTube where Spaz Kid was in it with me. It was the actual second episode we ever did. He wasn't in the first one. I hadn't decided if I was going to have him be on camera with me or yet. But with him being 18 in a few months, check this out. Look at him. He's just standing over there chilling. This makes me sad. I mean, seriously makes me emotional watching him being that little. He grew up so goddamn fast. And he tries to help me even back then because he was a better gamer than me even back then. See, at the end, did we go to full screen? Yeah. Look at how uncomfortable he looks on camera. Listen to that laugh. Oh, shit. That makes me, it gets to me. You know, it's overused to say, but it's so true. It just seems like yesterday that I brought him back home from the hospital, and he'll be 18 in a few months. Name no display. Yeah, actually, and again, it's just like you say, it's part of aging. My voice is a little different now than it was just 6 years ago. You're right. It's like a little bit more coarse and raspy, and again, from what the doctor says, that's just getting old. You know, you've been using all the equipment in your body for so long, it ages. Why was he hanging around that hospital? I'm not sure what you mean, Z. Oh, when I brought him home from the hospital? Eventually, Ragav, I did get to puberty eventually. Took a while, but let me tell you, the women, they were uninterested when I got there. Your school decided it was too old to go visit some teachers? That sucks. Cool, Uncle Sam. Well, thank you. That's nice of you to say. Yeah, watching clips like that really, oh man, that gets me. Some duct tape should fix it. Duct tape fixes everything, absolutely it does. Believe it or not, as I've gotten older though, because of what it's done, whatever's happened aging-wise to my voice box, my vocal cords, whatever the case may be, because I've always enjoyed singing, I actually can sing better now than I used to be able to. It just changed something that allows, I don't know, the air to flow through the vocal cords better. What? Who knows what? Let's see. I am 55, Shay. But yeah, I've noticed that exactly what the gang said myself in just a few years. Now, see, when we first broadcast this, I would have been not 50. I was about 49, and really there hadn't been any changes in my voice the prior years to that or anything. It's just in these 50s that things like that have started happening. Keeping broken things going on my laptop. No longer as a keyboard. I use a USB keyboard. Do you? Hi. We did something like that too. My wife's desktop broke. Well, we had a laptop that's ever since I built Spaz Kid that gaming computer. He never uses laptop, so now that's hers. She still got everything at her desk, but I just rerouted it and plugged it into the laptop. So I seen Spaz. Now he's so big with a very wide head. Actually, Ballsack, believe it or not, his head, because he had curtisthespazgamer when he was little, he had a really big head for his body. His body has caught up when they do the measurements to where it's just average, normal. Mine is still mutantly big. As a matter of fact, I can tell you guys, if you're interested, I can tell you a funny story about when Spaz Kid was a baby and the big head thing, because I have to go soon. I have to go help Spaz Kid with the grandkids and get some stuff done around the house. But I can tell you a funny story. When he was first born, I was taking him to his doctor's appointments, and they measure a child's head because when after they're first born, they want to make sure there's no swelling or anything like that. So the doctor measured his head at this one visit, and she said, that's big. She said, probably nothing to worry about. She said, but we keep an eye on it. So when she took the measurement, she got a chart out, and he was in the 90th percentile, which means basically that his head, for his overall size at that point, was bigger than 9 out of 10 other kids. She says, but when he comes back in a couple of weeks, we'll keep an eye on it, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, no problem. Then when I got home, it didn't dawn on me till I got back, so I called her back when I got home, and I got her on the phone. I told the doctor, I said, listen, I said, I don't know if it means anything. I have no idea if this stuff is genetic or not. I said, but I have a really big head. I said, could it be I just pass it down to him? She goes, oh, very possible. She says, would you mind next time you come in if we measure your head? I said, absolutely not. So we came in, we go back a couple weeks later, she measures his head. She said, okay. She said it's actually 87th percentile, so it has, his body's caught up a little bit. She said, now let's check Dad's. So she takes the measuring thing, and I guess she had the chart for adults in another room. She says, hold on, I gotta go check it against the chart. She comes back in and goes, yeah, we may have found the culprit. She says, yours is not even on the scale. Excuse me. So my head size, as in relation to my height, does not fit on the scale. I am over 100 percentile. So that's a big ass freaky head. Big head, small cocks. Well, you can't disprove that one by me, Z. That's a stereotype I'm perpetuating. Oh, yeah, Renzo's got it. It's over. That's what she should have said. She should have said, it's over 9,000. Yes, Shay, I actually, my hair grows in extremely thick. That's one of the reasons I started shaving it, because I hated it. It goes in so thick. Even now, like now, I shaved day before yesterday, and as you can see, it's coming in again. The only place I've got a bald spot back here, but it still comes in thick as hell. Now it's, when you see it come in, a lot of people say, oh, well, your hairline's receding, but not really. I've always had that. I've always had a big forehead. My hairline always started right here. So it hasn't let up at all, but that's why I keep shaving it, because I freaking hate it. It comes in so goddamn thick. We've had this channel, Jonathan, since 2011, 6 years. My original channel, the Curtis Candy channel, I've had since 2006. So you would use his head for the dildo mold. Oh. Police girl has a flat chest. My big butt. That's heresy. Jimmy says, now you sound like CNN, my big butt. Good call, Jimmy. Well played. Fake news. That was good. No, I think the school, the design of the school breaks is pretty fair. I don't like the places. Some places in the country have gone to year-round school. I wouldn't like that at all. They talked about it once, and it was just briefly in the years that Spaz kids been going to school, and I was at one of the school board meetings. I said, do what you want. I said, my kid is not spending his whole goddamn summer in school. The time you get to be a kid is short enough. I said, so you do whatever you want, but he ain't coming. I like what I've seen of DBZ Kai. I mean, I've only seen little clips of it here and there, but yeah, it seemed to have been done well. You have 3 months of summer? Well, Spaz kid, it's longer now because he's in high school. He got out, I think his last test was like June 20-something, 23rd, 24th, somewhere around there. And then he'll go back the week after Labor Day, which I don't know exactly when it falls. This year it's probably got to be like September 4th, 5th. So a little over 2 months they get. Yeah, you were right, Jow. Jowie, is it? Sienna's getting fucked from the internet community for threatening a 15-year-old. They will now being fucked by the internet for their sins. Well, and that's the thing, Garrett. We were talking about that earlier too. It's just to me, it's just the idea that they even went after the guy. That they felt like they needed to uncover the guy. So who gives a fuck? It's a meme. Calm down. You don't like the president retweeted it? Okay, we get that. Your feelings get hurt, but you had to go after who created it? Go fuck yourself, CNN. I mean, they're a joke. They really are. They're an absolute joke anymore. The dialogue is very different. Yeah, the dialogue is, from what I've seen, the dialogue is extremely different. And friends with 11-year-olds, is that wrong? Not as long as it's friends. Not at all. Well, what do we got here? Yeah, I gotta go, guys. I got a couple things I want to do with my grandkids before they have to go home. I'm not gonna get to see them much this weekend. So thank you guys for hanging out with us, with me today. I'm going to try later, no promises. I'm going to try later to riff stream another episode of Super. So if you could, I enjoy, again, I love streams, so if you guys can, go over and join up with us on Riff, because even if you don't watch the videos along with us, we spend a lot of the time on Riff just bullshitting anyway. It's just another place for us to talk and hang out. So again, the last couple videos I uploaded, if you need the link to the our channel on Riff, it's right in the description. But thank you guys. Oh, no problem, Jonathan. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you guys as soon as I possibly can. All right, hi, I'm gone.